Hey.
Good morning.
Are you the PM on?
I am. Yep.
Are they pouring this morning?
Yep, they're pouring this morning.
Are they still getting the mud around 9?
Yeah, I had to go there this morning and plow it out for the customer, but they're pouring this morning, so it's going to be sweet.
Awesome. Look at this driveway. I was hoping to get here for the concrete pour, but that's already been done. You guys are working on the spin screed behind me. Got an addition going on back here, the foundation. For the last 2 days, it's been literally snowing. Got almost 2 feet of snow.
You ready? Go back.
Look at that steam coming off of the concrete.
Right now we're smoothing all the, you can see it's kind of rough and there's little ridges. That does it, gets it flat and smooths everything out, so for when it does set up. Because if we don't do it before it's all set up, then we're just gonna have rough edges and ridges, and so you gotta do it when it's nice and wet like this. We got here and there's about this much snow on it.
Yeah.
So we broke our back from moving snow this morning. And now we got it poured out.
I'm gonna try to track down a hard hat. Just because I'm not working doesn't mean something can't fall on top of my head. Oh, what do we have here? Lunch. A level. Not seeing a hard hat. Oh. Hey, it's Nate. You snuck by me.
I did sneak by you.
So how are we looking here? How'd the guys do?
It looks good. It's nice and flat. Just waiting for it to set up so we can start getting the polish on her and finish it up. So
You just throw a blanket on it, pretty much? Heated blanket?
yeah, just these insulation blankets. The concrete will actually produce its own heat,
Oh,
so it won't freeze. But the insulation blankets just keep that heat on the concrete while it's curing.
Some of the added challenges of working construction in Minnesota. All right, I wanted to stick around and get the power trowel, but I'm gonna get going on to the next job site because it might be a minute before they can get on the concrete. So I'm gonna head over to our next project and catch up with Matt, see what's going on. My fingers are frozen. I'll let them thaw out for a minute on the heated steering wheel. What's up, Louie? What's going on here?
They're trying to put in the door.
Oh, looky here. Wow, the light is amazing up here.
What's up, man?
What's up, guys? Do we already do all this
Yeah,
work?
the whole edition. Yeah.
Wow. This is nice. This is nice.
It's your real name, Charles?
Yeah, did you just find that out?
Yes. You want to help me flip this over?
Yes, sir.
There we go. Yeah, we did. No, let's start on the top. Go ahead and lift it up, Jalen. You see you got to come up about a... It's okay, just line up. Get those pins in. There we go. Yeah. We're just, seem to be... We just got a little bigger gap on this side than this side. This is the other half to setting the door, other than making it level, is making this even reveal. And if your hinges are level, and then this is off a little bit, most likely one of your ends is taller, which is, in this case, this leg would be a little bit taller. It's noticeable. Everything will likely operate.
See that gap
Well,
up here?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, it's not even 1/8 of an inch. I could put something down don't know that we have any sort of sheet metal, but yeah, that's what I'll do.
Matt's gonna put a little piece of metal or material underneath the jam at the bottom, so that'll boost up a bit and he can cut it in place, and that should even out the gap.
It'll create a nice flat surface for a fine saw blade to run against. You know, I had a company called Innovative Renovations.
Oh, really?
I think that's pretty good.
Looks good to my eye.
Sweet. Basically, create this, you know, same even reveal out the whole way by using shims. And I'm just double checking because this rough opening was a little big. All right, so I'm just double checking this wall for plumb. And again, it needs to come, or the wall is leaned in just a little bit. I'm gonna factor that in. On this side, we're mostly really looking for how the door hits in there. Now, if the other side's installed plumb and good, then we should be able to close this, and then it should hit nicely. Hopefully just enough room for some shims. Just a little on this side. So I'm gonna go ahead and check my reveal. In theory, it should all be plumb, but what matters most is the reveal. That looks pretty good there. Always like to give it a little bit of a pressure, like if I was shooting a nail. I'm gonna tuck it in anymore. Looks like that's where it would be. So now before I shoot this one, I'm gonna come around the other side and see how this door closes on this door stop. Pretty good right there. I'm pretty happy with that. Grab my rifle. Go ahead and do the bottom one. Okay, that reveal's looking really nice. Well, I think that's it.
Alright. Looking on point.
Yeah, I think that looks pretty good.
Looks good to my eye. I'm no carpenter. Was that pretty typical kind of workflow, or?
Yeah, actually, this one was probably a little bit better than usual. Normally, you have to cut the bottom off one side or the other. A lot of times the wall can be, you know, way off, especially if it's a remodel. Then that wall can be out of level in any direction, and that can just make it really challenging. We did our block side first, so that all we had to do was screw the jam right to that, made that block nice and plumb, and then all it was setting the door in place and then creating our reveal with shims.
Thanks, guys.
Lunchtime. Go.
All right, guys, so that's the day. We're doing something different here at the YouTube channel now. We've been making videos for a while and really been trying to own in on what is it that people want to see. The main metric I'm looking at is average time watched. And that tells me a lot about the value and quality of the content. Really what matters at the end of the day is, are people watching? Is it educating you? Is it bringing some sort of value to you? And I guess what I'm trying to say is stay tuned, and we're gonna keep trying to bring good content to this YouTube channel. See you next time.